guys? Welcome back to a movie review, and we just came back and watched How to Train Your Dragon, the live adaptation. And this is, of course, one of the most special, beloved franchise from DreamWorks. And apparently, DreamWorks wants to put their name into the live action brand.
First time?
First try. So, did they succeed, or do you think they failed? What do you think, boy?
I'm going to go out and say it. I think they did succeed. They already had a format. They already had a story there. I think they already knew what they were doing. It was basically, if you've seen the original How to Train Your Dragon, which released when?
I think 2010.
2010? Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I was a big fan. Big fan here.
You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was surprised how well they did Hiccup, the main character, and the cast.
Yeah.
I will say I'm actually pretty damn surprised. I'll go out and say it. I enjoyed this film.
Nice.
I thought the acting was gonna be bad. The acting was actually fine, but really the best actors were the dad and Nick Frost, the guy from obviously Hot Fuzz and all that.
Yeah.
They were the best actors. Toothless, the CGI was actually good. The CGI was not bad. I did not have a problem.
They weren't screwing around.
I'm impressed with them, actually. Was this movie needed? No, absolutely not. But let's say if like you did just have a kid and stuff like that, I think this is a movie you should definitely check out for them. It's literally just a reskin into real life. That's what I'll say. Yeah. If you like any of the How to Train Your Dragon series, which my favorite's the second one, so I actually will be tuning in for the second one when they make it. I think it'll be good. So I enjoyed this movie.
Oh, that's good. I'm right with you, boy, because I love this film. You know me. I love How to Train the Dragons. You know, I love the animation. It was really dear to my heart, especially when some of these characters, you know, Hiccup, who actually did have more tragic. I think they like to do like an injury that you will not expect, basically. And this is what happened in the animation when I first saw the injury. And you'll know when we go into spoilers.
Yeah.
But it happens, and it hits you hard because you wouldn't expect it. And this is what DreamWorks likes to do. They like to play around with these kind of stories and make it big. Not like Disney, who likes to take it safe. And because remember, Disney has been screwing up lately with live adaptations. We saw the Lilo and Stitch. I hate it. And there's people that like it, but that's them. But I definitely love DreamWorks for actually creating something that's always, you know, they could not fail. And they don't have to fail. And I'm glad they stuck to their guns and just said, you know what? We're just gonna take from the original source material and just put it into the live adaptation. And that's what they should have done for Disney.
I don't mind changes.
If you could do big changes, if they're good.
Exactly.
But if they're real bad, don't bother.
So I wish this movie had changes, like something to surprise me. But again, it's in a way it's not for me. It's meant for kids and stuff like that, and for them to get more money.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Which
I think it's a good transaction. If you could get me entertained and basically make me re-love the franchise, I think it works. I could give you money for that, and you could give me the hopes and dreams that I love from a character.
Yeah.
So that's what you could do from the greatest exchange. And that's a healthy exchange instead of just Disney going, you know what? I'm going to take away one of the best characters, a villain, and you get to have shit, and now you pay me money for it.
Yeah, I actually didn't remember the movie too well until I saw this. The way they did Toothless Blast was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool, and it had the sounds was amazing. The CGI was good. The characters were amazing. Everything about it was just what I wanted and more. If you have a child, go see it with them. What are you doing? Go see it. This is the approval of the show for right now. This is one of my top tiers of, to be honest, films of this year so far. And I know there's some already out there on the top, but I think this one's one of them. Even though it could be a copy and paste, I still love it. It's still enjoyable.
Yeah, it was a copy and paste, and it was good. I enjoyed it.
It was good.
I think it's a good thing that I've only seen it once.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that I saw this, I guess. It was good.
Exactly. I still think this is a very high production movie that it deserves all the praise that it needs from every fan. Even if you're just a Disney lover, I think you could see some magic in this one for sure.
Yeah.
For How to Train Your Dragon.
For real.
Yeah, there is magic here, and basically the characters are amazing. Some of the characters look different. I'll agree with that, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, no, I don't think it mattered.
They played the roles really well.
The costume design was really, really well.
Yeah.
The costume designs and everything around it. Like I said, I was surprised with the CGI. They got the costumes like really good. No Party City shit. It was actually like really well designed. The helmets looked nice and stuff like that. I would definitely watch this film probably over the goddamn, what's it called? 28 years later.
Oh, yeah. No, well, 2 different films, but yeah, I agree with you,
exactly.
boy. I agree with you, boy. Basically,
I had a better time with one.
Yeah, exactly. This is the type of recommendations that we would like to see if they're live adaptations. If you tell me if there's no good live adaptation, I'm gonna prove you wrong, because How to Train a Dragon is one of those good films.
I will say that.
Yeah, and there's other films that try their best with
Disney
other
movies,
ones. Yeah, pretty much all Disney films that they screwed up. This is basically a high approval for us, so we're gonna spoil everything in spoilers. But first, let's go to final verdicts, boy. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give this film a B+.
There you go.
I had a great time with it. It made me laugh. It made me chuckle. The animation, costumes, or CGI, I mean, it was there. I mean, it's no Puss in Boots, I will say, because Puss in Boots is original and awesome. But this, I am looking forward for the second one. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a B+. It was a great time.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm going to go a little further for this one. I'm going to give this an A just because it is our first live adaptation. This is the right direction of where to go, for a live film, because we've been seeing a lot of crappy ones. I know it's such a low bar, and this one is their first one, but I like to give them the proper respect and proper appreciation for actually doing the right thing instead of the bad thing. Not a lot of companies will get these praises, especially when they just see numbers like Minecraft and get deserved for no reason, because people loved it for shits and giggles, and instead of having a better story.
I had a fun time with Minecraft. It was fine, but I had a fun time with it.
Chicken Jockey!
Fuck yeah.
And what else? The other one? Chicken Lava, or whatever it was.
Maybe not the song. There's bad scenes.
Yeah, they were horrible.
I didn't hate the film.
I don't hate it to that extent, but I'm just saying that
definitely better than the Jumanji movies.
They'll get the wrong impression that they're doing the right thing instead of just concentrating on the story and characters.
Yeah,
really
that's
well.
What it needs. Yeah.
That's what it needs.
But again,
this is what it is.
The thing is, this is already has a format. That's why.
Exactly.
And it already had a good story.
So does every Disney known to live adaptation.
Yeah,
but they didn't do that. They did the opposite of that. They did it with Snow White. They did it with.
Well, I'll give Snow White credit because one, it tried to be different and it wasn't as bad as I think the Little Mermaid was worse.
Oh yeah,
so, like slightly. Well, Little Mermaid was uglier.
Yeah.
I thought because of all the CGI and how they made underwater look bad. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch put me to sleep. I've seen clips of definitely Mulan.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. I didn't even have to watch that movie and I know what happens.
Yeah, basically, this is why I'm being a lot more generous to this film. And to be honest, it deserves it. It deserves this praise. I loved it so much that I'm just saying, see, works. If you could just get it from the source material, it works. It doesn't backtrack. It gives you the proper respect from me. And if you want, you could do a little, like, amazing stuff. Like, maybe you could be a little bit more creative and be, for the second one. But to be honest, I'd rather if you just copy and paste and it'll be just better that way, in my honest opinion. Because I think the source material is just as good. So basically, I'm going to give this an A. I enjoy this film. The music is there. The character is amazing. Toothless is spot on with the CGI. And basically, the characters are just too amazing. I love them all. So it deserves the amazing title for the best live adaptation of this year. Who knows? I can't wait for the second one. Because they better make a second one. They just can't stop here.
I think it's already announced.
Even better. But either way, thank you guys for listening. We're going to see you guys on spoilers. But until then, later guys.